Hey folks, Kaya here. I Should Roll will always be free to listen to, but it's not free to make. So please consider supporting us by subscribing to our Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/Intergalactic Improv Initiative. You'll find the link in the show notes. As a stellar streamer, you'll receive exclusive bonus content and our enduring gratitude. Tiers start at $2 per month. See you on Calliope Station.
A podcast by the Intergalactic Improv Initiative.
Dangerous Dangers, Episode 10, 20 More Questions About the Crew. Featuring the voices of Alanya Campbell, Amanda Cotter, Maria Damianou, Leah Lawson, Dan Spitaliere, and creator Kaya Renwick. Did we just become best friends? I should roll. Last time on Dangerous Dangers. After their adventurous beginnings, featuring firefights and ramen made by Rachni, the crew of the Corsica had the opportunity to acquaint themselves with their new ship. Now it's time for them to acquaint themselves further with one another.
January 19th, 2189. Terran Universal Coordinated Calendar. Ymir System. Eagle Nebula. MSV Corsica.
Everything snaps back into position, and you guys are now in the Ymir system in the Eagle Nebula, with one more relay jump to go before you are in the Tesale system in the Crescent Nebula.
I know you kind of said this before, but is it how much time passes from the relay jump? Is it just
in the relay jump? It's instantaneous.
It's just instantaneous. You're there in the next.
Yeah, you're there. Yeah.
Right.
You have traveled tens of thousands of light years in the snap of a finger. So the length of time in terms of travel is waiting to get into the next relay, and then when you're actually traveling at sublight or FTL if you're going between systems, or if you have a clear path to travel FTL within a star system, which is pretty rare, the actual sublight travel is what takes the most time. Okay, so you've been through one relay. I know, Athena, you wanted to check in and decide whether you were going to attempt to bump yourselves up the queue for the next relay. Do you still want to do that?
Yeah, may as well. And then I'll detour.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you for either a charm or intimidation check as you connect with the Ymir system border control, essentially, or transport authority. Yeah, probably something like the Ymir Transport Authority.
Customs.
The ITA.
Yeah, more or less. You get a very bored-sounding, non-species specific person on the line. They've probably been there way longer than they want to be, and they are super tired of people bitching at them about what position they get in the relay queue. And so they would like nothing more than for this interaction to either be short and sweet, or just short.
Rolled a 14, and I've got 7, so 21.
Okay, is this charm or intimidate?
Charm.
How are you going about charming them? Are you bribing them? Are you just trying to sweet talk them? How are you convincing them to move you up the queue?
How did they answer the call?
Ymir Transport Authority, how may I help you?
Sounds like you're having a lovely time. Thrilling work. How about we make this quick, shall we? Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to change people's position in the queue, ma'am.
I didn't hear I won't, though. How can I sweeten this? How can I get things moving along so you can stop talking to me?
There's a brief silence on the other end of the line. And then you get a... Well... God. I really would like to just go home.
Right?
You know what? You're nice.
So are you.
Fuck it. Here. Okay, here. And as you're speaking, you rolled a 21. We know how this was gonna go. You notice your line in the queue go from you just got here to there's only a couple of ships ahead of you. Circle around, and you have yourself a good trip to the Crescent Nebula. To Solace, are you going to Ilium?
What do you think? Do you want to come sometime? If I swing back this way.
I've been once. The shopping is incredible.
Well, if I hear you once before.
You have yourself a lovely time.
Yeah, thank you. May we meet again. Bye now.
All right, have a good one. And the call ends. The Corsica swivels around and hops back in the queue and slides in a couple of... So you guys are maybe like 5 minutes before you guys go through the next relay.
Tassale System, Crescent Nebula.
The next leg of the journey, you guys go through the relay in good time, and you are now in the Tassale system. And depending on how much of your fuel and how fast you want to go, at a basic like 1/3 sublight or so, which is pretty leisurely, it'll be about 12 hours. You can go faster if you so desire, but keep in mind that the ship is not exactly built for speed, it's built for cruising. So Athena, since you're the one in the cockpit, that's more or less up to you.
Like, literally no one has questioned that the person they were all, like, questioning earlier has just decided to set this flight path. Like, not a word. So... Well,
that is a question. Like, you guys now, you know that you've gone through 2 relays and now you're traveling to the rest of the way to Ilium. Like, is anybody doing anything, or is Athena just doing the thing?
Yeah, someone must be controlling it.
I mean, Clous, I have thoughts on what Clous might be doing during this time, but it's certainly not questioning where Athena's taking us. That's implicitly trusted.
So then we will put a pin in Clous for a second, because I saw Alanya's hand go up.
Sorry, how long has time passed? It's been like 2 hours or an hour so far?
It's been a little bit, it's been probably about an hour and a half total since you left the Citadel.
Okay. I don't know how...
Lobster?
How long it takes to cook a Krogan lobster monstrosity?
Yeah, because I was looking up how long does it take to boil a lobster.
Oh.
And I know... And it's gonna be, I know it's gonna be way bigger, because the...
Depends on the size of the lobster, I think.
Big boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably simmering away, and you've probably got another hour before it's like done. And so I imagine you're like, I figure you're probably making food for everybody else as well. But I don't know if you want to go and talk to people or whatever. Like that's totally up to you.
It's gonna be like 90% done when we get to Ilium, and then you have to stop.
Food break.
Solace will just finish up cooking the rest of the lobster, and then they'll do something.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure so we can get the Corsica on its way. And then we can get into the bulk of this. And I'm hoping that at some point in this, y'all sleep.
Oh, it's coming. I have one thing to do, and then we're going to bed.
Okay.
I mean, Jesse's already, like, he's relaxing, so sleep would be coming very quickly, I imagine.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Yeah, Nyx kind of fell asleep in the sauna. So...
That's safe.
I feel like this is an advanced enough ship, and almost certainly had passengers who were in various states of intoxication.
Oh no, that's
that
dangerous.
the sauna probably has a fail-safe that if somebody hasn't gone out in like 20 minutes or whatever, it shuts off. Because the last thing you want is your drunk or drugged up guests passing out and dying in the sauna. So,
oh my god.
Yep.
That's bad for business. Let's just get that out there.
How wild would it be if Nyx just got here and she died?
Immediately.
Cause of death, sauna. Cause of death being too hot. Woo!
Partied too hard.
So I just imagine that in the spa, she's finding all different types of lotions and and like little treats, maybe even some really old chocolate, but it's still chocolate. And so if she like fell asleep in the sauna, she'd be absolutely covered in lotion and stuff. So I'm sure she could keep hydrated during that. Just saying.
I'd like you to roll me an investigation, Maria.
Oh no.
It's prime opportunity for the for Aquathick 88 to post a new pic.
This does sound like it needs to go on Nyx's photographic art collection.
What'd you get?
17.
You find more than just lotions.
Ooh.
You find some little compartments of stuff that was probably left behind by the previous proprietors that apparently Rolly missed a few storage capsules.
Right?
And there is a wide variety of multi-species prophylactics.
Hey.
There is an equally wide variety of. Let's just put it at toys.
Mine.
Mine.
Don't mind if I do.
Make sure you thoroughly sanitize it.
Oh my.
There's no cameras in here, right?
Well, you looked?
Can I do an investigation check?
Well, what was that investigation? That was a 17?
Yes.
There are definitely cameras in here. There's cameras everywhere.
Everywhere.
Just make sure it gets my good side. Maybe if I just prop my leg up like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh my.
So next question. Athena, Jesse, you guys looking at the security on this ship at all?
Hell yeah. When I first went there,
I know Solace is busy, and I think Clous is a little too trusting to be actively hacking into the surveillance system on the Corsica. I could be wrong.
No.
Yeah, but I feel like Jesse and Athena are kind of the type to be like, what's going on here? What have I got? What are my options? What are my assets?
Assets indeed.
I mean, I definitely already said that Jesse was going to try and check out the previous records on the ship.
Yes, you did. You did. I forgot about that. Okay, then yes, you do some searching on this, and turns out that Rolly is really bad at deregistering ships. Like he's this is not his. This was a luxury yacht that was licensed to a holding company out of Ilium. That frequently contracted it to a producer of a certain type of movies.
Oh my God.
of course.
And as you check out the ship's systems, you very quickly understand why. The soundproofing's fantastic. Everything's super comfortable. There's a zillion cameras, so you don't have to work with the camera crew.
Bet.
And it's great. It's comfortable. It's well equipped. There's space for staff and crew downstairs or in the lower deck. It's yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I honestly think his reaction is just going to be like, "Oh man, Athena's never going to hear the end of this."
Incredible.
Can I just say, Nyx, in finding these toys, she starts to organize them as who would like what.
Oh my God.
Just like, this kind of feathery, tickly thing. I think Clous would like that, maybe. I don't know.
Oh no.
Or, wait, this one with spikes on it. That's Athena.
This episode is rated MA for mature.
Now we know where to put my commercial.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
There's like a lemon-shaped version. Lemon-shaped looking toy. And I'm like, yep, that's definitely Jessie. That's gonna go right there.
I love that Nyx is making these decisions when she's known these people for literally 3 hours.
No idea.
She's a student of the human condition.
Clearly. Yeah.
She's got a gift, okay?
Yeah.
That's her gift. She could sense who's the toy whisperer.
That's your party trick?
Yeah, exactly.
Knowing what? Jesus Christ. Wow.
Here at Bottom Feeders, we just can't stop topping ourselves, and we're brimming with excitement to introduce our new cloaca butter substitute. I can't believe it's not butthole. Made with organic, pasture-raised varin, I can't believe it's not butthole contains half the phosphatidylcholines of standard cloaca butter, while maintaining the same tongue-wagging flavor that you've come to love. Enjoy it any way you would the real thing. Slather it simply with some jam, soften it for some salad tossing, or get it baked to punch up some melt-in-your-mouth pound cake. Uncompromising in health, unparalleled in taste. I can't believe it's not butthole. From Bottom Feeders.
Yes, so shall we continue on to Ilium?
Yeah, Athena would have checked out their security.
Yeah, it is a multi-hour trip to Ilium. So, like, you have time to do things. And I presume Solace is eventually going to call you all for supper. So
yeah, I would have been looking at the security as well when we first dropped off luggage. So I've already tapped into that feed. I have it, like, it can pop up my Omni.
Yeah.
So I know where everyone is at the moment. And even though the energy level right now is so low and she just wants to go to bed, but there is a pressing thing that she needs to do. So I take the elevator down, make her way to... Dan, is Jesse in his room or in the engineering? I forgot.
Yeah, he went to his room.
Okay. Then you get a knock at the door.
Yeah?
Hello.
Who is it?
Who do you think? Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, how much did you look into this ship after you bought it?
Thank you for saying I bought it. So, a lot, obviously, and Jesse, did you know who this belonged to beforehand? Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've never owned such a thing. Yeah.
Personally, I'm glad I chose a staff cabin.
Oh no, laundry exists. Cleaning products exist. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, and the guy we got the ship from did a great job of cleaning it.
You know what? That's a fair assessment. Maybe I'll run it over with a black light. Jesus. All right. This is not what I was here to talk about.
But it's a hell of an icebreaker.
Yeah. But could you? Not the kind of music that they were probably playing beforehand. But do you mind turning it down just a little? You can keep it on, but just a little. Very metal.
Sure. I'm guessing. Was he able to like tap into the cabin to play something within the cabin, or is it just coming from his Omni tool?
Oh, he could. Yeah, I'm sure he could play it from the cabin speakers. Yeah.
All right, cool. Just setting the scene there, but yeah, I'll turn it down.
So she's kind of just in the doorway, just gonna lean onto the side of the door and just look at him for a second, because interested to see if he makes the first move.
What kind of move?
So anyway, lowered the music. What's the
Really?
Yeah?
Darling, you're not dumb enough to play in one of the videos that they recorded here.
Not interested.
What? Sorry?
Not interested.
Oh! Westcott! Do you think that I'm interested in you? Oh, bless. No, don't worry. There's no interest here either. Also, we haven't drunk anything. But listen. No. Surely you know why I'm here. Said that we could talk later when we were out of earshot of everyone else.
Yeah.
I believe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you said, and I quote, "They're after me." What's all that about?
So the Minos operative that hacked had some information about a shadow broker dead drop.
Oh.
I don't know in your line of work if you've worked with the shadow broker before, or do you know anything about them?
Nothing specific, unfortunately. Because, let's face it, they're the best of the best. I certainly dabble in information. However, I wouldn't have a clue who that person is. But I will say, I have inklings of them on Ilium, but also everywhere else. I don't know. But to answer your question, no, I don't know who that is. But if they said Ilium, now I see why you wanted us to go there. But why you? Because of your ship?
I mean, that would be the best guess, right? I mean, Yeah, so there's a dead drop that they want to get to first, which I think, like, hey, that's good. It means that they're not actually buying from the Shadow Broker. They intend to rip them off, which I'm hopefully good luck on that. I don't have a lot of experience, but from what I heard, it's maybe not the best strategy.
Nope.
But it means that we might be able to get there in time to intercept them.
Yes.
I don't know. But yeah, apparently they think the information in there has something about... it said Westcott. It didn't say, like, Jesse Westcott.
Why? Do you have siblings?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's a big galaxy. Could be...
Probably. It's not Smith.
There could be other Westcotts out there, but I am imagining that this is too much of a coincidence.
Yes.
So it just caught me off guard.
Of course.
But yeah, they're probably interested in me because of my connection to the ship.
Yes, because it didn't say crew. It said Westcott. Would you like to tell me what you were doing on that ship, or was it real before that? Or is it that you don't remember?
I remember everything up to the attack, and then only a couple bits and pieces of what happened. And then I woke up, and it was a long time later.
That's really daunting. You know what? I'm sorry you went through that. That sucks.
I mean, everybody went through something, didn't they?
Yes, ain't that the truth? I appreciate you being forward with me, at least to an extent. So you haven't had any run-ins with Minos beforehand, from what you can remember?
Before what?
Before the missing time.
I don't think they were Minos then.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Okay. But you're definitely saying that you're not Dodge.
I'm sorry, what?
You're not Dodge? Bad guy? Bully? You know, general piece of shit. You know, that kind of thing.
No, I mean, I don't like to think of myself like that. No, I don't think I'd classify myself that way. I mean, join the military, try to serve in an N7, that kind of thing. Just trying to do right by people. That's the goal right now, is to do right by who I left behind.
I do an insight check. I believe it, but I don't know if she does.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, easy.
You want me to roll anything?
No, you won't need to. I only rolled total 7, so...
Okay. So I think Athena probably is like, well, that's the most I've gotten out of him so far. It seems pretty legit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Westcott.
Well, Westcott. Would you prefer me call you Swift? Smith? Something more generic?
Jesse's good. You could try my name.
Jesse.
Hey, since we're talking suspicion, I might as well ask.
Go right ahead.
You and I seem to be on the same wavelength with something, and I feel before we approach it, maybe we should be on the same page. But last time I checked, like, I don't think Minos would really be working with an Asari, but what's your gauge on Nyx exactly?
Ooh, I am so glad you asked. Because their timing, awfully suspicious. And I like that you picked up on that. That's great. Kudos, I guess. But, look, I have a source, a very, very good source, whom I trust implicitly. And they haven't sent me anything to the contrary. So when I said that this Nyx is on the level, I, for the moment, believe it.
What does your source say about me?
It's juicy.
Say about you. You want to go there?
You're the information broker. You've got sources. I'm just seeing what's out there. Clearly, someone's interested in me. Maybe there's more out there than I think.
You know what? Fair. fair. See, these are sensible questions. Couldn't be like this before. Honestly, 20 questions. Ugh. All right. Anyway.
20 questions.
Sorry that this wasn't as much of a concern when we were interrogating someone and in the middle of a fight.
Fucking fair. Fucking fair. Jesse. All right. Well, a lost time, there are no records. In fact, I don't have anything before that time. And I mean nothing, which is not usual. There should be some bullshit extranet search about blue Asari. Well, I guess that some are green, but mostly blue. Or you've got a misdemeanor, or or you won a spelling contest. I don't fucking know, but there's nothing. There's nothing on you. Someone basically erased you. Right? That's weird. I don't know if it was your guys did it or those guys did it or what, but that's that's not normal. Other than that, he's now contemplating whether she reveals anything else. Ooh, would she? Is she too tired to, fight back? I think so.
Do it.
Yeah. She's exhausted, sorry. Sentinel. You're a sentinel?
That's right.
Always?
No.
Why?
I guess you could say my priorities changed.
You can just switch? Or were you made to switch?
I mean, you can take up different training.
Quite right. But, some people get kicked down the ranks if they're not performing.
Still an N7. Didn't get punished or anything. Made a choice on my own.
It's very interesting. It's more of a protective role. Handy for us. If you even want to protect us, but it's just an interesting fact that I come across. This is what I know. Jesse is what I know. Not much. That's weird. But that's what I've got.
I think at this point, as you guys are talking, Athena, you're still standing in the doorway, correct?
Yeah, but she's really leaning on it now because she's tired as hell.
Okay. I think a rather large shadow appears at the end of the hallway and perhaps awkwardly announces herself.
You have been listening to I Should Roll, Dangerous Dangers, Episode 10, 20 More Questions About the Crew, featuring the voices of Alanya Campbell as Solace-Within-Clay, Amanda Cotter as Clous, Maria Damianou as Nyxandra Lalliri, Leah Lawson as Athena Hellier, Dan Spitaliere as Jesse Westcott, and Kaya Renwick as everyone and everything else. Music and sound effects are used under Creative Commons or royalty-free licenses. For the extended credits, please see the show notes, and for more information, please visit ishouldroll.com. Find us everywhere on social media at ishouldroll, and don't forget to leave us a review. I Should Roll is an Intergalactic Improv Initiative production. This fan podcast is a transformative work and is not affiliated with the Electronic Arts or BioWare. Thank you for listening. Have a pleasant day.